All right. That's, I think, everything set up. Oh, I guess Office Party's here too. But welcome, everyone, to Office Party Esports Majors team versus Good Shizz. I'm James Iaconelli as per usual. But I'm also with John and Mike. First time you're on this, but this is obviously not your first cast.
No, it's my second, I think.
Yeah, yeah, it is your second. But we have
Good to be
it
back.
for sure. It is gonna be our second matchup, or this is our first time seeing Office Party Good Shizz together, and well, both teams have started off the season interestingly. Gishiz, only team that has not won. Office Party, they're like mid pack per se.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be interesting. We've got some really big challenges in this game currently. Well, not challenges, but like some big contestants for a really nice placement match almost within the middle of the league. Plumato currently ranked number 9th, I think, within the league. We're expecting a lot from him this game. There's a lot for him to prove and a lot for him to show off, skill set wise. Also joined by Casante on his team, real good friend of mine, and Casante, from my experience, plays really well too, and he synergizes with his team a lot. So I'm really hoping to see what Good Shizz here can pull off.
Well, they pull off a goal. That's definitely the case. As great feed from Casante, even though a double commit came out and a miss on the back line, ended up allowing Plumato getting an easy goal to start things off. Now, I think I also mentioned Gushiz not winning a single game, but they've definitely kept some series close. So I don't think this is gonna be like an easy game for Office Party to pull off. They're definitely gonna be having to fight for this. They're already down 1-0 as Cassandra tries to make it 2, but Confident gets a save there. But I guess I wasn't paying attention to most of the game. I was actually got a call, so I don't know if any of the teams had much pressure. It looks like J-Bro did well last season in Challengers. First time I think in that he's appeared in this stream. Looking to try to carry that momentum over here. Good flip reset pass.
Oh wow.
Very close.
I always loved sort of the underdog stories. I voted on the underdogs last set that I commentated. I was going with a sort of lower favorite team going into the series, and you know what? They pulled a win out, 3-1. I'm hoping my pre-game analysis is going to carry me through this one again. I gotta say, I think I got good shiz on this one. I'm really confident in their skills and abilities, and I'm really hoping they pull the series out of their ass.
I mean, I don't blame you, as we have a double miss from Office Party. It would have been a great chance to get on the board, but instead Aesthetic is going to try to create something for Competent. Still dangerous. But yeah, no, Good Shizz can most definitely take this. It definitely sets some series to Game 5s. They just haven't closed the deal yet. But yeah, now another thing though is what's not gonna help, as that's gonna go in off of a own goal, but J-Bro will get credited for the goal. I was gonna.
That is great pressure by this team this entire game.
A lot of pressure for sure. Competent was able to get the own goal there. But I was gonna say, I don't know if you know our next game that we're gonna be casting, but it's gonna be Team Esports versus Good Shizz. Good Shizz is gonna be on a doubleheader. This is their first time in a doubleheader. Or I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be them in Team Esports Gaming. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Wow, really? That's interesting. That's a lot of pressure for this team already now. They've got to compete in 2 games tonight, back to back, no rest.
Yeah.
That means there's sort of a lot riding on them tonight.
Yeah, and Team Esports Gaming is not a team to scoff at. But if they can win this set, they'll be having a lot of momentum going into that game and getting a 3-0 lead off of a great shot from Casante. Almost missed it, albeit, but still a great placement. That was pretty much huge.
Yeah, I'm really liking the way this team has come out full force. Not letting off the brakes, even if it is the first game. I like the idea of establishing sort of a pacing at the very start of a series, and I think it's really got Office Party on their back heel almost. They're backpedaling and they're off balance. And I think if Good Shizz can continue to capitalize on sort of that surprise momentum, I think they can take this series easily.
Oh yeah, but a game of Rocket League is adjustments and mental, but also adjustments. This is only game 1. Almost got scored on out as well, but Plumedo does get back for the save and goes for a pass. Gets cut off by Acidic. But yeah, right now we're almost kind of looking to see if Office Party can make an in-game adjustment. Same, almost scored there. Miguel went for the pass, but
They're boost starved. They gotta get this ball out of there.
yeah, can't be doing much on empty. Plumedo though has 80, was able to beat Miguel first, and that's a mistouch by Competent. He was able to get back in time. That's a great pass from Casante. No one was really there though, so Acidic could be dangerous. Got one touch. Plumedo was able to get to the ball first. And now J-Bro will try to get it out. Got 50'd. But Casante is able to stay with it. And now, good Shizz. They're going to try to... Well, I guess they're not going to start much up. Office Party was able to take in control of it. Almost... That shot was almost in. J-Bro, great save. But, I'll be honest. Office Party has not had all that much pressure. They had pressure for, like, short stints. But it seems like they just got rid of it. Meanwhile, Good Shizz had a lot of scoring opportunities. That needs to change if they want to try to come back in this game. And it could have there, but Acidic with the miss. And while the ball stays in, Casate doesn't get to touch that. Hold on a second. Plumedo gets the demo. And I think this clear would do it. Yeah, he probably. I think that demo and clear would pretty much... I forget the phrase. It does not matter regardless. Good Shizz. They took this game by the throat, started off hot, and made sure Office Party did not get any momentum.
Wow. I mean, just wow. You gotta think, maybe there's something on the coaching side, because this is a crazy change of energy from this team.
Yeah, I haven't, admittedly, I haven't watched much of Good Shizz. But I have played against Office Party, and yeah, I don't know what's happening, but Good Shizz has been doing well. The pacing, like you mentioned before, has been great for Good Shizz. They have set the tone and have not given Office Party much space at all.
I really like the idea that, you know, with this double heading of Good Shizz having to play twice, there really isn't room for error, especially in this first set. I think the first set even more so than the second set, because how you perform in this game is still going to be momentum for the next series coming forward. And I think the idea of keeping a good pressure and momentum within this first series is going to be extremely important on their ability to play and their standings within the second series. I'm just really liking where the series is headed.
Yeah, and for those who don't know or maybe new or whatever, Team Esports Gaming, formerly Swamp Gators, are the former Cleety Cup champions. And they didn't make any changes to their roster going into the season. But they're still a force to be reckoned with. So that game is not going to be easy for Good Shizz. But if they win this series, that'll give them much needed momentum into that series. But enough on that series for now. Game 2 is underway. Miguel gonna try to start something early. Good fake. A good 50, but Competent wasn't positioned right or in the right place. Don't completely blame him. But that was almost. Yeah, on that same play, they were all kind of bunched up. They don't get. What's the term? They don't. It doesn't affect them much, but still. That double commit could. It does get cleared away, though. Oh, that double commit might...
Oof, there's another one.
Yeah. Seems like a little bit of sloppy play. Start off game number 2. Acidic won't be able to get that touch, but Competent is there. Just not on target. Pulling off a cameo of myself. Can't shoot for anything. Don't mind me trash talking myself on stream. But either way, though, Plumado's going to try to get her out, but J-Bro double committed there. Another double commit. And now that allows Office Party to get a chance finally. Saved away. But there's a demo on the back line. No one's really much in net. Plumato was able to rush and get back. But they're kind of scrambling on the defensive end now. Whatever change Office Party made seems to be working so far. As they still have possession. Miguel is going to fake one. Got a good 50, actually. Acidic goes for the pass. Competent is there for the shot, but that's cleared away by Casante.
That's in middle.
Yeah, no one really pushed up from Office Party for that. And that's almost a good 50. That almost went in the net, but that's cleared away.
You know, I might be carrying a little bit of bias here just because I'm a good friend of his, but I've really liked to see how Casante has developed his gameplay throughout his time here in the league. He is the whole reason he got me in here, and frankly, he's a very emotionally compelled player. The few times I have played with him, last season, sort of as a sub-in for his team, man, how fired up he gets for each game is not only a great propellant for his team, but also for himself. And even the times we did lose, you know, he was still emotionally charged, not defeated at all. And I'm loving to see how much sort of gumption he's bringing into this game.
Yeah, in my opinion, he's probably a very big wild card in a sense for this team. Because if he's on it, this team is gonna do fine. But if he's kind of rushing himself, not on it, and all that stuff, the task for Shizz is to be able to complete or win the series is gonna be tall.
You go with mind games at the start of that play.
We've seen quite a few of those mind games. I mean, early on, the first play of the game, Miguel had a mind game, and that mind game this time works. Competent was able to get goal number 1 for Office Party, but now it's on Shizz to respond, albeit the whiff doesn't help. Yeah.
Casante's gonna try and get his get back in the corner.
Ooh. Oh, this is a great 50. Plumato might not be able to go for this. A double commit does happen. Actually, I think it was a triple commit. J-Bro, mind games of his own.
Oh my.
Casante couldn't do much with it. Plumato was on back wall. This might be a breakaway for Competent. He wasn't able to get there in time, though, but the demo does help for Office Party. Got around 1.
That's a great clear.
Yeah, great clear by Plumato. And now, Plumato is going to try to set something up. Wasn't able to. Casante is going to defend off Acidic. Great defense from Casante. Almost a great shot from Acidic. But now J-Bro on back wall was able to get the clear. Acidic waiting. See what Plumato does. Actually, he just gets deleted off the field. So J-Bro will try to set something up for Casante. He is up. Double commit on the back line. Plumato just booms it in. Does get boomed back out. And now Acidic waiting. Pass. Shot.
Great
not there.
pass. I'm really loving the backboard pressure both these teams are generating in these few games. You know, it's been keeping both sides' defense on their toes, especially above the net. Usually a pretty scary place for a lot of players.
Yeah. I do feel like you see it a little bit in this league. I'll be honest. They're most definitely not the only people. People who remind me of doing that could be someone like Kaneki. I think Remakes recently got a assist off of doing stuff like that. I mean, you'll see it quite a bit. Not so much, but because as he said, it is a little risky. Albeit that a triple commit is also risky in this situation. Casante was able to get to clear, but they do need a goal.
Recovery of spacing, though.
Yeah. Plumato. Try to get something. Competent wasn't having any of it. He's going to leave it. But J-Bro got a good 50. Competent is there. Less than 10 seconds remain. Plumato. Not much time left. Competent a great 50. Great pass. No one's there. It does not matter. Office Party ties the series up.
Man, that's tragic. I don't know if you felt it too, but that's a change of energy on the field. You're telling me they go from 3-0ing in the first game to not even getting an attacking chance in the second? I don't know what Office Party did, but I'm really liking it.
Yeah, it's a great change for sure. One thing I noticed, though, in that, final play, when Plumato got it with, 10 seconds left, right before, it almost felt, something felt off to me. Casante went for the boost immediately. Plumato maybe thought he was going to get it. I don't know. Maybe there might be a little bit of miscommunication there on the side of Shizz. But that should be a quick fix. Game to reset. Tied series is the best of 3 pretty much now. But still anyone's series though, right?
Absolutely. Plenty of time to maneuver, plenty of time to get your team straight, and, you know, hopefully good Shizz gets some more attacking chances this game.
Hopefully. But only one way to find out if they will. If they have made the adjustments or if they haven't. Game number 3. Let's do this. Uh-oh, maybe immediate chance. Casante was right there. Great 50 from Miguel. Yeah, alright, starting things off hot. Well, let's see if Shizz could. Oh, that's a good demo. Casante just was not there. Miguel goes for the pass. Acidic and Competent may have thought the other person was going to go for it. Doesn't much matter, though. J-Bro's going to try to clear, but Acidic does keep it in. Off the back wall.
That's great reaction speed.
Yeah, and team bump on the side of Shizz. Able to get the clear, though. Casante tries to go for the pass. Actually goes for the fake. J-Bro goes for the fake as well.
Oh, no.
But Miguel was able to get the clear. Or get the catch and clear, pretty much. Now, J-Bro tries to find Casante. Nothing much really happening. So Miguel will try to get the clear. Pumato tries to keep it in. But it does get back to the orange half. We've seen a lot of pressure from Office Party in games 2 and 3. Complete opposite. Doesn't seem like Shizz has made the right adjustment so far. Or maybe they have, just waiting to put it into action, but I don't know, man.
Man, I'm loving the mechanical side Acidic is bringing in here. I kind of want your opinion about that. You've been in the series for longer than I have. What's sort of your impression of Acidic and what he brings to the field?
It's funny. This is still going to be on track, but doing the scouting sets for majors, he played in one of those series, and he told me he didn't play well. And I could tell, because if I were to compare that Acidic to this Acidic, he has been way more consistent, getting better quality touches, and the mechanics, while they aren't like freestyle-esque or like he's not super mechanical, but their mechanics necessary enough to where it really helps the team, and he's smart with it too. As we see a smart play by Miguel coming out, but like I do appreciate the mechanics. It's nothing super flashy, but at the same time though, don't be surprised if he pulls off a flip reset double, like low-key. Speaking of Acidic, was able to get the clear even though one of his teammates got demoed. That might be wide open. Miguel doesn't get the touch.
Ball.
Somehow did not find its way into the net. And Competent will be able to get the clear into the orange half as Casante doesn't get the touch. This is also going to be dangerous, but J-Ro was able to get the touch to get the clear out. But another whiff. A decent amount of whiffs.
Cannot be making those whiffs.
Yeah, decent amount of whiffs between J-Bro and Casante. At least in games 2 and 3. Pumato on empty. Has to fake it, but Acidic, great 50. Just a lot of pressure for Office Party. Maybe this time they'll be able to get out, but J-Bro has no boost.
Casante is not happy. OK's in the chat.
Yeah, Competent. Great pass to Miguel.
Oh my!
Just off the corner of the post. Crossbar on post. Acidic's going to have to do a back pass. This might work out well for good Shizz. Oh, that almost went in. Decent chance.
Man,
just wide.
We've
but,
seen a lot of those clangers into the crossbars from Office Party for the entire series. That's got to be heartbreaking at some point.
Yeah.
At what point do you think you start to lay it back and keep your shots more careful?
It's difficult. It really is difficult, especially with the pace of play. But at the same time, though, albeit bid them in game 1, it hasn't been them in game 2. Albeit, you do want to hit your shots at some point or another, because you won't always get these wins. Oh, that's a big miscommunication between Casante and Plumato. Gives pressure right back to Office Party. But there is a clear, and well, everyone was positioned for the offensive side of things for Office Party, so they're gonna have to regroup. But instead, J-Bro, that was a potentially good play, but no one was just there. So far, though, it seems like anytime Office Party is getting a lot of pressure, it does get broken up by Good Shizz, and Good Shizz not much sustained pressure, but some to make it known that they're at least on the offensive side.
I think that's a great point you bring up of raking up pressure. I mean, even a little bit of pressure Good Shizz has been applying. If it does backfire, I mean, I can't find a hole in their rotations. I really can't. You find a double commit every now and then. Office Party just can't capitalize on it. Maybe that's a problem on their part rather than Good Shizz, but it's really interesting to watch.
Ooh. You were saying that, but you almost felt like you may have cast a curse to them.
I called it too soon.
Yeah, you almost called it too soon. But it seems to be fine for now. But the ball's still up 0 seconds.
This is Rocket League moment.
Doesn't seem to be the case, but the ball does go down on the ground. We got overtime in game number 3. Asante does not get a touch on there. Miguel fakes out Plumeto, but J-Bro was able to get back in time. Now Acidic will take it himself, gets demoed. First efforts, now Plumeto. Not that much boost, but he'll go for 50. Was able to get it, and also flip reset somehow. But here comes Asante. Puts a shot on target, but Acidic was there waiting. Seems like Good Shizz is trying to fire off shots so far. I guess even the same goes for Office Party. 30 seconds in, it already seems like there's been 4 shots in overtime. Miguel gets in around 1. Asante off sidewall, but Acidic's going to be able to take the shots wide. He's cleared away regardless. But not competent. Surprise shot. Saved away. Acidic. Double off sidewall. But that's going to get to the other side of the field. Competent. Going to go for the pass. Miguel committed, but Casante was able to get the clear. Casante doesn't get a touch. And that allows Acidic to be able to get a clear. But J-Bro was able to keep it in. Competent. Booming clear. Casante needs a touch. Doesn't get it. But a shot not ripped well.
Oh, no.
But good enough for Miguel to get game number 3 for Office Party.
Man.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I'll be honest. Not the worst of touches for Casante, but no one was really there for the rebound shot. And well, Miguel's shot wasn't hard. It was placed really well. So I'll at least give him credit for that.
That is true. And I think team presence is really important. Casante's been on that ball a lot that game, and the team presence was just not there to follow it up. I don't know if that's communication. I don't know if that's rotates, but I might have to go back on what I said earlier. Cause, man, it's not looking good for Good Shizz. They're on their back heel now.
I will say this, though. I think it's more so rotations, because it hasn't just been with Casante. It's also been with J-Bro, even Plumeto. When they're on the ball, it seems like 2 of them are back. And that's either because miscommunication on rotation prior, or just rotations just not being the way they might want it to be. But they're going to have to find a way to get back into how they were playing in Game 1, because they are on, or Office Party is on match point, and they cannot afford to lose another one. You do not want to be the team, the only team in this league, to be 0-5? Yeah, 0-5. Well, it's in their hands. Does Good Shizz make the right adjustments to get back into the series and force a Game 5? Wouldn't be the first time. But they need a win right here. Game number 4 is underway. Plumeto's in the Mustang. Oh, we got a Mustang appearance. He must have been watching EU Rocket League. I like it. But obviously he needs more than a car change. But that's besides the point. But either way, Acidic doesn't get the touch. Does get the bump though, but Plumato was able to get the clear. Excuse me.
It's dangerous.
A little. Might be a little more dangerous now, but no one is there to capitalize on Good Shizz. But Plumato in the air. Got around 1. Acidic though, a great clear. J-Bro wasn't completely ready, but he'll be able to take it. Puts it towards his corner. Try to dribble it all the way across field, but Miguel gonna go for the shot. Saved away. Good clear. Casante off the corner. Acidic was waiting. Now Miguel is gonna fake it. Competent pass to Acidic. Wide. I'll be honest. If they, we mentioned it before, but I feel like if Office Party could just hit their shots, this scoreline would look way worse for Good Shizz and way better for Office Party.
Absolutely.
Ooh. Something almost got the touch. But there's some pressure for Good Shizz. Lumato's up. A double commit from the defensive line, but it works out. Acidic doesn't get the touch there. The Competent trying to play the mind game. Cassante wasn't falling for it. The Competent will pass back. J-Bro was there, but Acidic's waiting by net. A great chance. Cassante boom it towards the sidewall. And now Miguel goes for the pass. What a pass! What a shot, but even better save. But a rebound shot, that goes in. Competent gives Office Party their first goal of the game.
There you go. Talk about team synergy. Threading the needle on this last shot between 3 people. Wow.
It was great. And I know you might not know this. I know some people might not either. But Competent and Miguel have a lot of synergy. They were teammates back in Season 0. And I think they're even real-life friends. I could be wrong about that. But they do have a special type of synergy. And it seems to really paid off. Especially with Acidic there in that last shot. But now Good Shizz find themselves once again down in the scoreboard. They're going to need to get a goal. They haven't scored a goal since Game 1, if I'm not mistaken. And it's Game 4 right now. Oh, yeah. I'm correct. But either way, see what they can generate. J-Bro gets one touch, but Acidic was there. So now Plumato.
Teammates got to be present for a follow-up, man.
But that one, I think that one's a little different. I think Plumato was in the right for waiting there. Plumato gets bumped. Acidic goes for the shot. Competent didn't have boost to go and try to go for a redirect. But that's still going to be on target. Miguel gives his team the second goal.
That's great punishment for a double commit. I mean, that's textbook.
That is
I pictured a better way of making that shot than that way right there.
Not only that, I mean, that was also a crazy bench. I'll be honest. I mean, the pinch wasn't super crazy, but that was more so unfortunate pinch for Good Shizz. Now they find themselves trailing 2. Plumato doesn't get the touch there. Miguel's going to be able to get a touch, and Acidic's going to be able to get the clear. Cassante was able to get the 100. Had no boost prior. And now this is looking a little scuffed from the defensive line for Good Shizz. But it seems like they're able to get it cleared away regardless. Now, Acidic pass. Miguel jumped a little too early. But J-Bro is going to go for the demo. Does get the demo. But Miguel and Acidic were able to recover in time to get the clear. Right idea. Just no one in support, like you've mentioned a couple times this series. J-Bro does get it around 1. Isn't able to get the double. Oh, Acidic. Not a great touch. Plumato open that. He's not going to miss those. And now, the lead's cut in half, John. It's definitely possible.
It's a nail biter, and I'm liking the way this is going. That's what Good Shizz needs to bring to the table every play. If you need to maintain that pressure that you had in the first game.
Yeah. It was a great setup. I think it was by J-Bro. It's just unfortunate touch stuff from Acidic. Can't expect them to get misplays like that every time. But Good Shizz are within 1. Great save by Cassante. It's definitely possible to get back into this. Acidic doesn't have much off of it. And Plumato is going to be able to get the clear. Competent is able to get back in time with Plumato. Got one touch. He's going for a second.
Great touch.
Gets cleared away. J-Bro went for a bump. Didn't really much get it.
Oh my! Competent soloing the team.
A little, but now Acidic's turn. Just get cleared away by J-Bro. J-Bro looking for more heads to go and demolish. It seems like a little bit of a mid-game adjustment. I'd like to see it, but they do need a goal in like 20 seconds. J-Bro was able to get the clear. Plumato, this is the man you want with the ball. He's going to go for a pass. Maybe misflipped a little bit, and no one is there. Cassante does get there first, but Miguel, a great read. J-Bro got one dunk. Got the bump, but did not get the touch. Competent and Miguel are up. Competent does get the touch, but now the ball needs to stay up. Plumato doesn't get faked by Miguel, but he got bumped away. Competent, that touch might do it. The ball will hit the floor.
Get there. Wow.
ball will hit the ground. Office Party takes the series 3-1.
Man, that's unfortunate. I think right there at the end, that's a misplay by Plumeto. I'm not gonna lie. I think that pass just was not cutting it either way. You had to get that ball higher, or you had to make a back pass. And that little dink off the backboard is just not gonna cut it.
I think he just misflipped, if anything. I don't know if he was gonna shoot or whatnot. I think he just may have misflipped, or just the ball was not on his hood that much. But either way, that was probably their best chance late in the game, and nothing came to fruition. As a result, Office Party does take this series 3-1. Albeit the series was close. All of them, except for game 1, which Shizz won, were all 1-goal games. So it's not like the series wasn't far, or like out of reach for Shizz. But at the same time, stuff does need to be worked on because they've lost every single set in the season so far.
Yeah. I don't really know what happens. Shizz had great potential coming in that first game, and all of a sudden it's gone. Something tells me that, I don't know, maybe the nerves got to him. And I don't know, man. I think Shizz had a really good opportunity there, and Party was able to come back from a really big loss of momentum. And it's really unfortunate to see a 3-1 loss, especially when they're in this kind of placement in the series. I mean, no wins? Seriously? Shizz has got to bring something to the table. They've kept it close every time. Knight has got to execute. If you're already teeing up, man, you've got to make sure that you're able to finish your plays and make sure that you can put points on the board. And that's just not what happened today.
Yeah, well, this is very unfortunate for them. They do have another game in 30 minutes, or 25 minutes, technically speaking. And that's against a tougher opponent rank-wise, and, well, they won the Cleary Cup last season, so you can already expect that to be a way tough matchup. But the question is...
It's going to be rough.
Yeah, very rough. But the question is, can Shizz bounce back? We'll find out, though. In the 25 minutes, that game will be happening on this stream. Same two people broadcasting. But with that being the case, thank you guys so much for joining us on this broadcast. And I'll see you guys in the next stream.